Well, good evening, Richie. Good
Boom.
evening, Jason. How you guys doing?
Hello,
Doing
everybody.
well.
Hello, everybody in chat. Torchy, J. Paul, Madison, Maine, Yodi, Nathan. How you doing? David Alfonsetti, Georgianne, Ronnie. Welcome, everybody. Rob will be along later. He's winning or losing at trivia. So,
Dog is co-pilot. Hello.
Hey, Nathan.
How you doing today, Bill? You get out any?
I got out. Hi, Amanda. I actually found a 1972 copper penny. Yay. But that was better than what I've been finding lately. So.
Yeah, I peruse some of your videos every now and then. And sometimes it's like, I wonder why he does this.
Funny thing was, I went down where people go camping, and I looked, and they had two fire pits like 5 feet away from each other. I'm going, why the hell would you have two fire pits going that close together?
Men's and women's, or adults and children's?
Yeah. Oh.
Well, your luck's going to change here, Bill, because we got a new weapon coming.
Yep. Hi, Marty. Yeah, I got an XP Oryx coming, people. So.
Oh, Marty.
Hey, Marty.
You're out, Nathan? Well, thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Got that coming.
I've been pretty late the last couple of days. I should have worked yesterday, but I didn't. Today kind of sucked. So.
Hey, Amanda.
Slept off from work, huh? Thanks, Dorothy.
Well, my excuse yesterday was it was Labor Day, and I might as well take the day off unless I'm getting paid right now, which I wasn't. I got a side quest, but I wasn't. And then today was our version of a storm, which meant wind and sprinkles real bad for several hours. So I went down and checked out one job for another business, and then I felt like taking a nap. When I got up from the nap, I got myself a Hawaiian punch, and
Mary,
I felt like taking another nap.
Hey, how old are you getting, Zach? You're getting up there with us. We like the old man naps.
Yeah, you'd be surprised if I told you how old I was. They just been some hard miles.
Oh.
I'll throw it in private chat for you.
Oh, that's all right.
It's
everybody.
a private chat.
Hang on a second here. I'm hoping I can. Oh, come on.
Wow, I am surprised.
Yeah, I put another message up there. But yeah, they've been some hard miles.
You guys weren't here, but Mary Pettifer is from England. She used to come in on the live stream. It's like 2 a.m. over there.
Who?
And she's on for a while. We got it. It's Mary Pettifer 4640. Mary's a wonderful lady. She's an artist and storyteller. We lost contact with each other, and she got hold of me today, and I'm so happy she did.
She should call in.
Everybody, if you please check out her channel. Great artist, great storyteller, and a wonderful person. So
I'm taking a look right now.
I all the time, but yeah, things happen. But now we've contacted each other again. So don't be sorry, Mary. I understand. I get it. You're here now. That's wonderful. I'm glad to see you.
Looks like she can draw quite well.
She draws well. She tells great stories. I dropped and forgotten. I'm going to bring something up to show you guys because this will be fun. They didn't make it today. They'll be here tomorrow, but I will be doing giveaways. These are keychains, action figure keychains of the Italian brain rot races. Yeah. So I thought it'd be fun, people get in a race and get one of these keychains. So that will be coming next week.
Neat.
Yeah, people, if you're interested in stories and artwork, go over to Mary. Please. And someone, you can go check out her channel right now. It's great.
Yeah, I just went and looked. It's a neat looking channel.
Hi, James Elder. Yeah, they're on Amazon, Torchy. But you can't buy individuals. You got to buy sets.
They're probably not that much, are they?
Depending on, they want like $26 for a set of 8. Some other place will want same price for 17 of them. So I don't know if there's different sizes or what. So
Probably.
Yeah, the knockoffs.
or they're knockoffs. Yeah.
Well, they're all knockoffs. I don't know who owns the brain rots, but I doubt it was a. I doubt they thought it would go over as well as it did.
Yes, it has. Yeah. Hi, Colonel.
Absolutely, Torchy.
Yep. Kids will love them. People, I mean, keychains. The Italians, ha ha ha, sister. Excuse me. So, yeah, I went down there and I went detecting by the river, and the water's so low. Well, I can do some panning. I'm sure I ain't going to do any sluicing.
And you can't sneak that detector in there or you'll end up in jail.
Oh, yeah, that ain't going to happen. Hi, Mary.
Did you do any panning?
No, I'm going to go down and do some panning now that I know I can. The water's real. Even though it's the first time I've ever seen somebody build a dam down there by where the fire pits are. They usually don't. I've never seen that before. So maybe I could set up the sluice, but I see it. Danny Dizzle, hello.
People leaving their messes behind when they're detecting or digging or gold panning or things like that is what ruins it for everybody.
Yeah.
If you're going to build a dam, even if you're going to build a dam so your kids have a little pool to play in, knock it down when you're done.
Yeah. Thank you, Dropton, for God. Hi, Ringo. Yeah. Thank you, Danny. People have always been slobs down there. There's one end.
Hi, you diver.
The river's at one end of a field that's about size for maybe 3.5 football fields. At the other end, they'll drive in a back road and just dump their trash. And this is HOA property, which they allow us to go down for free and enjoy. And these idiots go down there and dump their trash in it. Hi, Dina. So, you know.
And once they ban the rule followers, the trash dumpers will still just go dump trash because they don't care. I saw a listing from a tow company I know, a very small company, one-man operation. He was out there. He wound up out in the desert pulling a stuck Ford Dolly with a dump trailer out of the desert, and they got a big sign on the trailer, trash removal and hauling services and this and that. Why are you out in the desert, bud?
Yeah.
I would have left him. What are you just coming out here to dump trash? All right. I would have left and I would have called everybody the good old boy system. Don't help this dude. And nobody would have.
Yeah. Now there's a way to make money detecting and clean up the ground. So yeah, what I want to do, because I can get a deal on like 2 or 3 packs of trail cams.
Yeah.
If we're going to be here longer than I think, I want to grab some trail cams and put them down where I know the people dump.
It don't matter. Police won't do anything.
Oh, they will here. Hi, Hobo Rob.
They won't hear.
They will here because they don't like it if they catch it. Hi, Carrie. They really go
Hey,
after.
hey, you. Hey, Carrie.
I'll tell you, that's one thing I'd say is backwards as Tennessee could be sometimes. They got the cleanest streets and play. They don't allow the homeless to hang around. They don't like the trash. They just don't like it. So
good. Yeah, they wouldn't do nothing here.
yeah, I know.
I did get out myself at an old foundation, but I ran into some more bees, the yellow jackets, and something. That's coming a couple more times this week.
We got 39 in the house already. Thank you, people.
It wasn't that bad, Richie. You're not all swollen up, so that's good.
I'm not allergic to it yet, I guess. One got me right in the back of the
Hi, Moon.
neck. That's the one that stings about the worst.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you don't want to get it around the eyes or on the lips either. I tell you.
Well, Weigold.
Weigold's in here?
Yeah.
Hi, Rob Weigold.
we barely have any bees or anything like that around here.
Right.
Rarely see them.
They seem to be getting worse up my way.
Nothing can take the heat. Even this summer. This summer was mild for our standards. And I was commenting with the guy from Orange County last night or the other night. He says it was mild too. So it was just the perfect California summer for him. And even for me, I could probably count on one hand the days it went over 110, which is great for us. You know, we're used to a week or two straight of 115s. So that was a real mild summer for us.
Yeah. And we were the opposite here. We got hotter than normal and less rain than normal.
Well,
It's been,
I think they said this is going to be like an El Nino year, so that means a real mild winter for us.
Yeah.
It means something different for the rest of the country, but for us, it means a real mild winter.
I think it means more snow for us.
Damn, Anna. Lots of bug spray. Hi, bud.
Those yellow jackets don't care nothing about no bug spray.
Yeah, the stuff they used to make that really worked well, and then they outlawed it.
It was probably because it was killing the people who was using it.
Well, the problem was that you could use it as a weapon on somebody. It was the stuff that it was like electric shock in a can. It electrocuted them. The only thing is somebody's decided to use it on people. So,
Did it work?
that doesn't. Hi, William. Mystic Agent Orange doesn't really do much to wasps and hornets. Believe me. Because when I get
Agent Orange was the defoliation agent that the dummies in the military went and marched their people through and got them sick.
Yep.
You know, that was the whole thing of that is we sprayed this area with defoliant yesterday. Now you're going to go march your people through it. And, you know, then they're I forget the actual chemical in it, ditrethylamine or something like that. They went and marched their people through it and messed them all up.
Yep. Oh, that's like DDT, man. Yeah, that stuff worked great, but it's got a half-life of like 100 years. So.
Yeah. The best one was that old hillbilly up in whatever town that was that disposed of waste chemicals from the processing plants. And this freaking idiot, he goes and picks up the chemicals from the processing plants and goes a city or two over and charges them for oiling the roads with the stuff. So he went in Agent Orange to hold them down. Then watching the trial on that is actually kind of funny. And it's not a funny situation, but watching the trial on that's actually
Chop.
Because they're talking to him and he's like, I don't know what it was. I thought it was oil. They could have told me it was the DD whatever. He says, I'd have still sprayed it. I didn't know what it was. And there was no accountability in the chain of command for, you know, disposing of waste oil or anything. And reasons like that, or we have over government regulation where everybody has to account where everything goes because they don't want you to go spray the town with Agent Orange.
I mean, when you consider that the Supreme Court, which is our highest court in the land, got nailed one time, and they said, well, there's no court above us, so you can't try us.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, so. But thing with bees and hornets is they store up pesticides in them and other sprays. So like I get stung and I swallow, but I'm not allergic to the bees. It's a combination of the bee venom and the pesticides and stuff make me swell up. So
yeah. I mean, I get it. What I figure is a standard reaction, you know, those swollen at the side or whatever. Well,
I swell up like a balloon. So.
Well, the bees have been stinging me that you could feel it for like a week.
If I get a few stings in the face and the back, I look like Quasimodo. So.
Yeah, they just bug me a little bit. I don't have horrible reactions to them.
$44 in the house now. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. moving on up.
Yeah, I'm going to get down there and do some panning sometime this week because the temperatures are all low. It's for more detecting. I'll do the panning first because I want to wait for my new detector before get it charged up before I go back down.
Well, it should be about the perfect time of year for you to pan, not terribly, terribly hot and not freezing yet. So
Exactly. It's perfect. The water's low. So
and then if you know there's good panning there, then you can plan out for next year that I'm going to leave the detector alone for a few months and I'm going to go down and play golf.
Yep, exactly.
We'll work on our river setup here.
Yeah. The only thing is the little sluice that came with the kit. This was from the Amazon Vine program. It didn't cost me nothing, but it's the cheapest little sluice I've ever seen. You know, it's just bent aluminum with the green mesh thrown in the bottom. But the thing is, they kept it in with 2 bolts and wing nuts sticking up in the middle of the sluice. It's like, why didn't you come on?
They like to do that.
I could spend 5 minutes and make a much better one.
Yeah, I
Probably,
mean, as long as it's catching your heavies, it'll catch your gold.
Yeah.
It's not a dire process.
So like an oven there, huh? Yeah, it's cool down here. It looks like it's going to stay that way for a while. The thing is, especially for the detecting too, the ground is so hard. All I could use was my pick. I couldn't break the ground with a shovel today. But I did find a 72 copper penny about 2 inches down. It took me a while to dig to that son of a gun. So,
You earned your penny.
I earned my penny. And I knew it too because I love it on the Xterra Pro. Copper pennies bring up a 77. Just I knew what it was when I hit it. Oh, that's an actual copper, not a zinc. But lots of trash. I mean, I think I must have dug probably 75 to 100 bottle caps.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They just leave them down there and drive over and push them into the ground. So you got to contend with that. Hi, Neil. But I got a bunch of those out of there and canned slaw.
Oh, that's my favorite, canned slaw.
Yeah. Well, like I said, there's a big field down there and they mow it. And the guys in the mowers, they don't pick nothing up. They just mow right over it. So, and I mean, they don't have time for that anyways. Hi,
That's
Danny.
what I would do too.
Yeah.
Hi, Danny.
All right, Anna.
Nice, mermaid.
You know, people put down the Xterra Pro, but I mean, for the price, it's a deep machine. I mean, I just usually ignore the VDI and just listen to the sound, and it's fine. So
You know, I could be wrong, but the majority of people that own 800s or Manicores or things like that, I would say the large portion of them don't use them to their potential. I'd rather have a lower machine using every ounce of what it can do than a better machine that I don't fully know how to use or know how to use the features on it.
exactly. Yeah, if you don't know your machine, you don't know how to operate it, you're going to be missing a lot of stuff.
Missing stuff, misidentifying stuff, just pure novicing, and you think you're great because you got a MineLab 800 or a Manicore or something like that. You barely know how to turn it on, you know, because the Manicore does like 3D ground imaging or something, doesn't it?
Yeah, it kind of gives you a picture on the screen of what it is.
Yeah,
But you got to know how to read it because it's not
know how to read it exactly.
You know.
Yeah, but it
And
doesn't give you. It just if it's leaning one way, it's more or less non-ferrous. And I mean, Deus 2 has something similar, and I don't use it. I didn't find it any more handy than what looking at your VDI and listening to the tone.
One of the guys at Detect with has a Manicore, and he doesn't know how to use it, so he couldn't find stuff that John was finding with his Legend, so he bought a Legend. He still wasn't finding stuff, so he goes back to the Manicore, and John's over there explaining to him how to use. No, you read. You got to learn how to use this machine. And one day we went out. I think I found one item. I found an old debuckle. John found a wee set, and Ken left with absolutely nothing. And he was there 4 hours longer than we were because he just couldn't figure out his Manicore.
Yeah.
And I would be lost on a Manicore. I mean, that's more machine than I'll ever want. So
Hell, I'll be lost on any of them.
Oh.
I'll figure them out eventually.
Hi, Ed. No, some of the years, I mean, I got the double score. I wish I would have waited for the triple score, but I didn't know that was coming out because it's got a few more features that the double score doesn't have, which would be helpful. But now that I got the XP Oryx coming, which is a better machine than the triple score, I'm not too worried about it. So, and I like it. It's just 4 preset, 2 of them for coins and jewelry and 2 for gold. So it's a gold machine too, which is a good thing. 1 for raw gold and 1 for fine gold. So I mean, 1 for like nuggets, 1 set, 1 and 1 for your powder. Primary is a legend, but got a Deus 2 and I'm lost using it. We'll learn it in
The Deus 2 is quite different from a legend.
Oh yeah, that's why I've been studying up on the Oryx over other machines because it's way different from other machines. So, okay.
From the price point, it looks like the Oryx is about a mid-level machine, maybe a little higher.
Yeah, well, it was 600. It's down to 648. It used to be 799 for a long time. And I get on Amazon, I guess, because I buy crap off of Amazon all the time just because it's free shipping because I got Prime. And if I'll hunt for the deals where it's actually cheaper, and all of a sudden the page came up and it said $349. So I go, is that a recondition? What's going on here? No, brand new. But and I thought, I don't need. And I kept waiting for me. I kept waiting for it to go away, and it didn't. So just yesterday, I bought it.
Couldn't take it anymore, Bill. You had to have it.
Can't take it anymore. It's like sitting there, buy me. So, and the thing is actually designed for relic hunting and for like homesteads, with what I mainly do. So you got an 8 and you just got the 9 for Sharon. She's kicking butt with it. Yeah. Well, thank you, Dina, for stopping by. You have a good evening.
Later, Dina.
Yeah.
Like that meme. There's two booths. One of them's buy a new detector. It's got a line going out as far as you can see, and the other one's learn how to use the detector you have. And there's nobody in line at that booth.
Yeah.
No. In the modern society, they want to be able to buy something that's going to make them good. They don't want to take the time to make themselves good.
Good.
Exactly. Hey, if I spend money, I'm going to be a good metal detectorist or whatever your particular hobby is. They just want to, they have the money, not the brain power. So they just want to spend the money and buy something good and then realize that they're not good at it still.
Well, see, that's like the big thing right now is for everybody, multi-frequency. Well, if you look at it and you start watching all these different videos, multi-frequency is great for at the beach or in the ocean. On dry land, it really doesn't make much difference.
Well, it's supposed to help with target separation if you're in like heavy iron.
Yeah, but see, this is where the Arc come in. It's designed for heavy iron. It's multi-frequency, but only 1 frequency at a time. But there's something like 40 frequencies to pick from. So I can go all the way down to 3.7 for silver and all the way up to 37 for gold. So,
see, my legend is simultaneous multi-frequency. I got 3 different levels of that, and I have single frequencies 5 up to 40 or something like that. Yeah. But I always run it in single frequency because the machine's more stable.
Yeah.
With the Deus 2, I can run multi-frequency without any issues at all. So that's the difference between those 2 machines.
Oh,
Deus 2 is a lot more stable.
Mystic, it also depends on your ground, Mystic. So,
yeah, Hobo, but you bought a gold machine. That's different and more specialized. You just have to learn how to use it right. Hobo Rob just got the Gold Monster 1000. He's learning how to use it.
Yeah, that is a specialized machine.
That'll detect gold much smaller than a lot of other machines will. And once you figure out what they mean by it's simple to use, you'll do really well with it.
Yeah. Yeah, and 15 kilohertz is really good. If you go over and watch Not Thursdays, which is Stealth Digger, yeah, notice they've switched back to Fishers for their relic hunting. They do really well with it. Yeah, that's a single frequency machine.
When I use my Legend, a lot of times I'll use 15 kilohertz. So it's good all around.
Yeah, 15 is a really good one. If looking for silver, I'll put the Xterra Pro on 5 kilohertz silver. Can we be triplets, Jeff? Says I don't detect. Okay. Hi, Mega Dog. Hi, Steven Stark. How you doing?
He's been here for a while, Bill. You going
has
Rob
he?
on?
Sorry, I missed you. I missed him.
I say hi to everyone. When Bill says hi, it's hi from me too.
I don't bother. I don't expect hi.
49 in the house. Thank you. But yeah. That's like I discovered. I like the not the double score, but in heavy iron, it has problems. Which, being an old home site from the mid 1800s. Hi, Mandy. There's a lot of iron in the ground because of all the horse tack, and nails. My Vanquish was worse though, the 440, because it didn't have a high-low iron bias. I'd hit the field right next to where the home site was, the house was, and it would just go crazy because all the nails in the ground. But just too many for it to, it would just overload.
Oh, man. You know, Bill, I know you can't do anything about this. Yours is one of the only channels we get all the numbers after the names. I don't know if you're.
I know. I don't know why they keep doing that.
Is it because you're using somebody else's account on
No, it's just
StreamYards?
This is through YouTube.
When we're on this same account on Saturdays, there's no numbers. All the names are normal. He just fell into the beta testing group or whatever. Yeah. 50 in the house.
Good machine.
I don't know if you've noticed either, Richie. In the past 3 months here, about 3 months ago, Bill went from 25-30 in the house regular to 50. I don't know if it's natural channel growth or if it started getting promoted more or what, but now Bill averages 50 on these nights.
Yep. And it's just natural channel growth because I'm gaining probably about 10 to 15 new subscribers a week, even though most of them don't come in here. I think that's weird. Like most of my videos are watched by non-subscribers, but I'm getting new subscribers.
It's because they're typing in the Papa Rouse and then waiting for the rapper to show up. And Bill's channel shows up. They said, "We're gonna check this out."
I cannot search your channel. The way your name is spelled, for me to type that in correctly just on a whim is hard. I generally have to find you somewhere and click on it because I do not get it right.
You don't get his channel when you type in his name anyway. You get a whole list of other channels.
I'm pretty sure I've spelled it.
It's
pretty sure I've spelled it right before.
The number one is Papa Rouse, but it's Paprys. It's pronounced the same. And he, like you said, he's a rapper or something. And he's got a few 100,000 followers.
It could be.
Yeah, I am on more live stores. That's true.
Somebody looking for his channel accidentally typed in the name wrong, and your channel popped up. Said, "Well, what's this guy doing?"
Yeah. What do you know? There's 19-year-old gang members that really enjoy watching three old guys on channel talk about absolutely nothing that matters.
Can any of these guys rap?
All right, Bill, I got a question for you. I know you've been an active guy for a lot of decades. What was your favorite time period? Not particularly what you were going through in life, but the best time period to live in.
Oh, the 60s.
60s?
Were great.
Ah, you freaking hippie. Free
Well,
love.
Do I get the same question?
Yeah, sure.
The 80s.
I would say the 80s.
No, Ed. I could,
70s,
but I won't.
60s would probably be cool. 80s look like it's real cool, though.
The movies and the music of the 80s, it was a great time.
And the cocaine. Don't forget the cocaine.
Yeah.
Mary Pettiford is the 70s.
Yeah, A Divers
I
is
was a
60s.
VW fan. I did.
The 70s, every gas station was running out of gas. You could only get gas if you had an odd or even plate number by the day of the week, and that was the 70s.
Yeah.
Well, the only reason I would figure 80s is because you still had all the goodness of the time before, and technology started coming into a usable point.
That's when we started getting microwaves and VCRs and that kind of thing.
That's what ruined us too, though. So maybe we're wrong.
That's when we got cable and MTV and all that stuff too.
What was the first video on MTV?
Video Killed the Radio Star.
Yep. Radio. Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, that was it. That was the first one.
It was.
Yep. Video Killed the Radio Store. Can't remember who sung it.
whoever chose that as the first video in the 80s. I mean, they could have done Jackson. They could have done any number of awesome singers, but they chose that song.
Oh, I know that, Nick. I'm just not too worried about growing my chant. I mean, I'm fine where I'm at.
Don't want to be too famous.
And now the thing with MTV, it's a movie channel. That's what got me. They switched from music videos and music to movies.
I didn't even know they were still on the air. I stopped watching years
Oh
ago.
yeah.
I thought it was more reality shows nowadays.
Yeah, I thought it was all reality shows and dating islands where everybody's dating everybody and all that noise.
That could be. It's been a while since I went over to their channel, so they could have switched again.
Teenagers that are pregnant.
Oh, come on, Neil. In the
Stuff like
60s and 70s, you didn't need a good discrimination detector. There was plenty of stuff in the ground.
Well, if you were detecting in the 70s and 80s, you probably pulled a stupid amount of silver out of the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't know what you were holding, but you probably pulled a ridiculous amount of silver up.
Lots of silver. You found gold. You found cool relics. And there's just lots of stuff in the ground. Because
Now everybody and their brother has a detective.
Yep.
Gets a little harder.
I mean, I've heard of some guys that even have like 9 of them hanging on their wall.
Oh, no. That's nothing. Jeremy, digging up the Carolinas, he's got 36 of them hanging on the wall.
I know, but I couldn't highlight Jeremy's wall on screen.
Yeah, I know. Right on, Roller Creeper.
There aren't any hanging on my wall.
I know. I realized that after I blew it up. But right there, that shelf you got, that looks like a bunch of detector shafts hanging on your, what I'm assuming is your fines shelf over your left shoulder there. That looks like a bunch of detector shafts when your picture is smaller. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's part of the shelving.
Let's see. Now I'll have, with York coming, I'll have 6. I'm going to get rid of a couple.
Yeah, Nick. I think AU Diver started out with a Radio Shack detector too. I think a lot of people did.
Radio Shack or Bounty. Of course, Radio Shack was made by Bounty Hunter. So. Wow, you turned 16. I married my first wife in 78, Ed. Hi, Risha. How you doing?
Risha's here. Hello, Risha.
But,
is Beard here too? I haven't seen Beard yet.
yeah, I love the 60s. It was a fun time.
I bet it was.
I don't remember much of it.
Especially going to San Francisco. How many more did I marry? I've had 4 wives, Ed.
I used to play golf years ago with a guy who was a customs officer for his career. He was stationed out in San Francisco. He said in the 60s, if you were a straight man, you had it made in San Francisco.
Oh, San Francisco. I mean, I love San Francisco. San Francisco, the Wharf, Chinatown. That was so great. Now it's one big, pardon the expression, but one big shithole. So they've ruined it.
Oh, it's bad.
What was that, Zach?
It's bad.
It is. It's bad. Used to be a great place. I wouldn't go near it now.
I don't even really like going to Los Angeles anymore.
Oh, yeah. I've been to, I think the last time I was in LA was 1988. That was when you could actually on a Sunday morning drive down the freeway and maybe not see another car for 10 minutes.
Lies. I remember going down there in the 80s, and you can still see it. It's not nearly as bad, but you can still see the heavy smog layer during the mornings when you go down there. Coming from where I am, I live in wide open country. The smog layer is just brutal, and I see pictures of it. I remember it in the 80s, but I see pictures of it from way back then too, even when they still had Kaiser Steel, and it was like, wow. And everybody complains about smog laws. Well, you know, they do make a difference. Hello, King's Gold.
Yeah, the funny thing is, there was reports that when the ships in the old days in the 1800s came around up the coast, they would see a layer of smog over where LA is anyway. So
Risha made the comment that she found some silver earlier today. Congratulations, Risha. And then I noticed Beard is in chat. Team Beard.
Team Beard. Yep.
Kiss the fish.
Just got back from Alaska, huh, Neil? Alaska's nice.
Halibut fishing or pleasure cruise? I don't know if any of you guys ever watched Johnny's Corner. They just got a Jeep to expand their adventures.
Yes, they did.
They're doing all the Jeep style stuff, putting ducks on people's Jeeps and all that.
Yeah.
Hi, Rob.
Howdy, guys.
Fix your mic, Rob.
Ducks on Jeeps is a very big thing down here, Zach.
What?
I said ducks on Jeeps and on the dashboard of the CJs is a very big thing here.
Hey,
Do they do that for all Jeeps, like Cherokees and all the other ones? It's just
the mall crawlers.
Yeah.
What do you call them?
Mall crawlers.
Mall crawlers. We don't have too many malls down here anymore. They're all.
Hi, Lucinda. What they did back home, instead of ducks, they mounted 30 caliber machine guns that were, had the barrels clogged on the front of their Jeeps.
Howdy, everybody. Good evening, Miss Risha. Sent your package off with double silver in it.
I'm actually pretty lucky. Being in Southern California, I still have 3 great active breathing malls within reach of me. The mall still lives in California.
Oh, they got malls here. They love them here.
Good. I do like watching the abandoned mall explorers, but I'm lucky enough to still have a living mall.
Well, he could come here and do our big mall because it's It's actually only partially still up. They've demolished half of it.
Yeah.
No, Gulfview Mall's gone. Yeah.
Risha says only ducks and hers are horror themed. All right, somebody commented they think Rob got third. I'm gonna say Rob got seventh, but they would have done better if the group agreed with him.
I think he got this close, but finished second.
Next to last.
Danny Disler hit it right on the head.
Wow.
It's rigged.
Gift certificate, third place. Way to go, Danny Dizzle.
Nice guess, Danny.
Good. We were Turd Ferguson tonight, and we got Turd. I'll give you some questions in a minute, guys. I'm gonna mute my mic because I gotta look something up for a big appointment I have tomorrow. So I'll be listening, but I'll be right back.
All right.
Shut off my mic for a second.
Yeah, I never got the stupid ducks on Jeeps things. Why? What's the point?
Anyways, I'm going to show this again since the room is full. These didn't make it tonight. They'll be here tomorrow, people, but I will be giving away in races. These are the Italian Brain Rot action figure keychains. So every week somebody will get to win and pick one from the group they want.
Nice. We lost Richie.
Yeah, we lost Richie. That's the same thing. You saw that too, huh?
What happens when you push too many buttons? You disappear.
We think Gregory Gibson's figured out the key to Rob's third place.
No, it's
lately.
Joe. It's right in Clarksville.
It was the last train to Clarksville.
Well, he's asking about a mall. We got a big mall right here in Clarksville. Actually, we got a couple of them, and people love them. They're always busy.
You got good malls where you are, Richie?
We got almost no malls where I'm at.
They all went extinct.
Well, there's one in Bangor that's half surviving, and then there's a bigger one in Portland, but we don't have a population density to have too many malls.
Plus, they don't like them up there. They like the old, village style.
I remember going to the malls as a kid, and they used to do the themes and the holidays, and you'd go into the mall on Christmas, and it would be decorated out. Now they just got this little chintzy, stupid decoration. It's all modern and plain and weak. But I remember malls used to be really pretty and active in the older days.
New Jersey is famous for malls, bowling alleys, and diners. Okay, didn't know that. Yeah, I see some pictures of those massive malls up there, Nick.
Yeah, I like to watch an exploring channel called The Proper People. They do some really quality explorers of places. I like the mall ones. I've seen some pretty good mall ones. How much longer you got till you get snow on the ground, Richie?
Snow will probably be somewhere around the third week of November.
Oh, you got a while.
Yeah, we got a while. I mean, we've had unusual snowstorms early before. I remember taking the kids trick-or-treating in snow years ago. So it does happen, but usually we'll have some snow on the ground by the end of November.
Mary, what are you doing driving in New Jersey? You don't live there.
some years we don't get much, and the ground is bare right almost right into the new year.
Yeah, most years we don't get much, and the other years we don't get any.
Mr. Kingery, how you doing? JP needs Smurfed.
I didn't even see him slide by in chat.
Okay, we'll do that.
We typically get our share. It's just a matter of when we get it.
Yeah.
Well, as soon as he comes up, Mary, I'll Smurf him. Haven't seen him yet.
Absolutely, Nick. Yeah, I didn't see him either.
Okay.
But for right now, it's in the 70s during the day. It's nice. It's in the 50s at night.
He's about right.
JP, you're Smurfed.
I think we're cool.
59 in the house. Thank you. Wow.
Yeah, we're high 90s, high 60s, low 70s all week. Not a day over 100, so that's good.
Yeah, it's very unlikely we'll see anything close to that. Yeah. Any big football fans in the football season's kicking off Thursday?
What's football?
That game that people bet on.
Don't know anything about it. Night, Mary.
They make lots of money in that league, though. Some people.
It was great to see you.
You talk about a joke.
Hi, Tom Riley.
Why are you a big football junkie?
Sort of. I've always been into sports. I like baseball, hockey, football, basketball.
Never was a sports guy. Yeah, I could just never. I can't sit through a game that's that bad.
Some people just aren't into it.
Not one bit. I guess I could probably see it if we had worse winters where it's less desirable to be outside playing or something. But desert Southwest, we're just getting ready to come out of hibernation. King's Gold just wants the hockey fights. Molnar likes hockey.
What are you doing, Rob?
He said he's making an important appointment.
Oh,
And Denise actually went over there and helped him, so we should leave him alone for a minute.
okay.
He may or may not be listening. If you're talking to us, your mic's off.
Hi, Captain Vic.
Hello, Vic.
What coin was that, Tom? I missed something somewhere. Tell me, because somewhere I must have forgot that one. Sorry.
Oh, did Silver Paws show up? Mike the Greek, hello.
Hi, Silver Paws.
So is the gold sluice the next thing you're going to do the review on, Bill?
Just a minute. There.
Everybody's sidetracked.
I'm getting a refill. That's my sidetrack.
I'm due for a coffee refill too.
Okay. I'm no longer sidetracked. What are you going to ask there, Jackson?
Is the sluice the next thing you're doing the review on, or you got something else too?
Yeah, I'm going to do a review on that. I got a few other things coming up, some other stuff. So.
Ever send you any more weird stuff to review?
Oh yeah, well, they don't send it. I go through and they post stuff, and I either accept it or don't take it. So, in fact, now that you're saying that, see what.
Yeah, the little bit of free time I do have, I don't dedicate it to anything. I did pan a pretty good load of gold this weekend. Or Monday. Tom Riley says he won a challenge coin a couple weeks ago.
Nice.
Oh, challenge coin. You must have won that from Bill Southern Cal, because I didn't have a challenge coin to give out.
Wait till Rob's done. He can check the books.
Yeah.
I stopped at having stickers made up. Now people have poker chips and challenge coins and everything else.
Yeah, because I don't have any challenge. Just the one that Bill gave me, and I'm not throwing that one out for a.
I did aluminum business cards, but I ran out of those fast. I'll be back in just a second.
I was gonna say, when you said want a coin from me, I didn't know what you were talking about. Yes, it was Bill Cal, says Greg. That's what I thought. Yeah.
Show off my gift that Kay from Kay's Digging It gave me today. She's in Maine.
Yeah.
She's gonna hunt with us.
You get your solo there.
All right. It's like an old gumball machine, but it's made for holding marbles.
That is way cool, Richie.
Yeah. And I got my Vitro Tiger Eyes in there for marbles. So those are all nice marbles.
Yeah, Silver Paws, he's talking to somebody else right now. He'll be back when he's done.
Yeah, those aren't modern marbles or all beat up marbles. Those are decent marbles I got in there. I don't know if everyone saw this the other day. My gold shotgun.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Well, I know I showed it off Friday, but
yeah, that was Friday. We didn't have it.
Yeah.
Keep it up there.
not to get confused with the old.
Yeah, one's real, one's a toy.
Yeah. When you hunt dumps, sometimes you find some cool things.
Yeah, that's what I love about relic hunting. I mean, coins are great. I wouldn't turn a coin down, but I have more fun looking for relics.
I'm more of a relic person myself.
Yeah, just much more fun.
Kind of have to be. I don't find many coins.
Yeah, same here. But what it is you find something that's really cool and you don't know what it is, then hunting down, looking online and through books to find out what the hell you found, and the history behind it. Rob is back.
All righty, guys. I'm
Hey, Rob.
back. Sorry about that. I have a huge doctor's appointment tomorrow, and I couldn't find where I wrote down the date at the time.
Uh,
And we've been going through emails. As you can see, Denise was coming over. We were going through emails, trying to log onto my health portal, and we were doing all this stuff and couldn't find it. And then I said to Denise, I said,
thank you, Mary.
I thought I might have wrote it down on a yellow Post-it note somewhere. So I went back through my surgical packet from the hospital, and there's my Post-it note. And I did remember correctly. I have an appointment tomorrow at 9:15 in the morning.
Rob, I saw my spine specialist today. I'm not a candidate for surgery, so I just kind of got to live with what I got. Well, that's not totally true. I could, but I don't want to steel rod in my spine. So.
But anyway, so I have a. Oh my God, Gregory says I've seen snow here in October.
Like I was saying earlier, I remember taking kids trick-or-treating in snow.
Yeah.
Evening, Tom Riley. Great seeing you, buddy.
But it is what it is, you know. It's like,
October is one of the nicest months, though, in New England.
I will say this. I don't want to say the water was chilly at 7 o'clock in the morning yesterday in the golf, but it was refreshing. Let's put it that way, because the sun hadn't come over the skyscrapers yet.
No, Mary.
So the water was still in the shade. So it was slightly chilly, but as soon as the sun
Georgianne, I'm sorry.
As soon as the sun broke over the buildings, I was okay.
Thoughts and prayers, Georgianne.
Yeah. Sorry to hear that.
I'm telling you, NorCal, it's the way I feel this week. Thank you, Mike.
Oh, that's right, Rob. I don't know if you noticed, because Richie and Zaxxon weren't in the streams back when Mary from England used to come into the streams. Well, she was here tonight.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I haven't seen her for almost 2 years. And earlier on my video I put up today for members, there she was. And wasn't members, of something else. And she said, I'm so sorry I haven't kept in touch. No, it's great to hear from you. So now she's got more people that know about her. So.
Well, Mary, if you read lips, then you heard a few words that I couldn't say anyway.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm not seeing Georgianne's. Oh, shit. Okay, now I just saw it. All right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mike. NorCal, I'm not quite to that point yet, but Greg, that's good news to cry about, Greg. I almost cried last week when
Hi, Gary.
When the second surgeon I saw said he's choosing not to do my surgery.
That's great of you, Diver.
So that's phenomenal. But I have another opportunity tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes, guys.
You didn't say anything smart to him, Rob? You didn't say, I heard you weren't that good anyway?
No, and what's sad, well, I might as well tell you guys. Bill knows this. Well, we're not going to go into that part. I saw a second surgeon. The first surgeon didn't work out. I saw a second surgeon, and I was all excited because I looked him up on my insurance company's portal, and the guy is a high-ranking officer in the United States Army, and he's been a trauma hip surgeon for the United States Army for 20 years. And I looked at his feedback on his Google and Facebook pages, and he's like 4.9 out of 5 stars. And the guy specializes in trauma hip injuries from soldiers in war. And I'm like, this is great. I've got a really messed up hip. My hip is partly disintegrated. I've got all kind of issues with this hip. When you see my x-rays, I'll be showing you my x-rays in a few weeks. You're going to say, how is Rob even walking? So I'm like, this is the perfect guy to do my hip surgery. I was so excited. And I met with the guy, and he says, no, you don't have the right body type for me to do the surgery, i.e., you're too fat. And I said, what if I lost another 25 or 30? I've already lost 30 pounds. At the time, I'd lost 30 pounds. And he says, no, you'd still have a stomach that would be where the incision would go. Your stomach would overlap where the incision would be. And I'd be afraid that, like, you sweating or whatever, it would infect the incision. He says, so you need a surgeon that will do the hip surgery only from the rear side, as opposed to me doing it from the front. And I don't specialize in the rear side. So you need to find a surgeon that does the rear side surgery. So
Good night, Ed.
just like Greg said, he just about cried when he got told he got taken off Dallas. I just about cried because I was so excited to find this highly rated Army trauma surgeon that does, risque hip surgeries. And I thought I found my savior. And I practically walked out of his office in tears.
Good night, Danny.
So I now have to find a surgeon that will do it from the side, even though I've lost another 6 pounds since I've seen that guy. I need a surgery that will. So I have another appointment tomorrow with a doctor. So we'll see.
You'll get it, Rob.
Yeah, you'll get it.
So,
Well, yeah,
I couldn't remember the time, and I forgot to write it down, but I finally remember the Post-it note. So yes, I have a 9:15 doctor's appointment tomorrow.
I did get some semi-good news from the back doctor. It's just because of my age and things that are going on with. I got like 5 things going wrong with my spine. I don't have to worry about ending up in a wheelchair. That was just kind of a fluke, and that's gone away. But what they're going to do, I'm going to go to pain management. They'll inject into the ones they know are bad, see which one hurts, see which ones that relieves the most pain from. Then what they do is they go in and they burn the end of the nerve, so it stops the pain. That'll work.
Yeah, if I, because 2 years ago I got a shot for this hip. Oh, actually, I got 4 shots in my on my right side of my back near my spine. I got 4 cortisone shots or steroids or whatever the hell they give you. And I mean, before I left the guy's office, I had no pain. I was literally metal detecting 15 minutes after I left that doctor's office in Tampa and got the 4 shots for my hip.
Yeah, you're right there, Mandy, because
yes, he told me that, man. He said, I'm not going to experiment on you. I wouldn't experiment on one of my family members. He said, I haven't done a rear side surgery in 15 years. I'm not up on the procedure because I do them all from the front. And to be honest with you, if he's working on soldiers, he's probably working on guys without guts. So he can do it there. So
Rob, all I know is
I understood what he said. I mean, I was disappointed, but I understood what he said.
1975, my grandfather got a hip replaced. That was fairly new stuff back then. But the doctor that did it didn't really. The doctor that did it didn't really care. So my grandfather's hip got infected. The guy never got the infection out, and it killed him. So
yeah, well, that's what he said. He says the worst thing about a hip, he says, and it's not as bad as knees, but the worst thing that could possibly go wrong is an infection.
Yep.
And he actually told me, he says, we have a patient that comes here every week that had hip surgery months ago, but it got infected, and they're coming here every week, and we have to treat them every week to stay on top of this infection. And I don't want that to happen to you.
Exactly.
So now I'm hoping, Paz, I don't have a 1.5 foot scar, but he did say that, I mean, they put the same hip in, they just do it from a different direction. That doing it from the rear side, you have to cut through one muscle. So that will make obviously be more painful with that muscle cut. So he says it takes about 3 months for that muscle to heal to where you're not going to feel the pain. He says, but after 3 months, you should be around the same pain level as a surgery from the front. And guys, I've been dealing with pain for over a year now, so I'm pretty sure I can handle the pain. And he says, and it's going to take you about a year to rehab or a year to get back your stamina. I got rehabbing for 6 weeks if the surgery happens. So absolutely, Mary. Mary, I will tell you a funny story then. 10 days after I got to England when I was 21, I flew over to England, and I was staying with a buddy of mine's cousin, that high school buddy. And 10 days after I got to England, Mary, we were out pub hopping, and my appendix burst, and I got a really, really, really painful stomach ache. And 4 drunk guys and me, well, 5 of us were drunk, fit into an Austin Mini. Don't ask me how we fit 5 drunk guys into an Austin Mini. And Beverly Hills, Florida is nice. It's not like Beverly Hills, California, but it's a rural country area.
Well, Gary's looking for a house there.
Yeah, he had mentioned to me that he asked me about a couple places in Florida. And well, anyway, they rushed me to the hospital at 3:00 in the morning from pub hopping, and they got me in there, and needless to say, they took me right back in the emergency room, and the doctor did a little probing and said, your appendix is about to burst. And I said, okay. So we had to do emergency surgery. And by the time before they prepped me, my appendix already burst. So they had to do an appendectomy and suck all the poison off my organs after my thing. So I wound up in the recovery room. Make a long story short, after I got out of the hospital, my incision hadn't closed yet. So I had a little hole there. I literally had a little teeny hole in my stomach about the size of a marble. And I had a date with this girl that I met in England. So I called the doctor's office up and I said, hey, I have a date tonight and I can literally look into my stomach and see like muscles moving and stuff. And I have a date tonight. And you know what the doctor's office said? Put a Band-Aid over it.
Wow.
They said it will close up from the inside. The skin will close up from the inside. And it did. Like 2 weeks later, it closed up from the inside. I have a little indented scar now, little tiny scar, about an inch and a half, and it closed up from the inside. Good night, hon. Thanks for your help tonight. So.
Oh, I wasn't going to let that one slide, Martin.
Thank you, Amanda. Yeah, Nick, we hit 35 pounds this week, Nick. So thank you very much. Panty liners are awesome bandages. Hey, if it comes to that.
Congrats, Rob.
Okay, I'm going to tell you a joke here that kind of goes along with this stuff from a long time ago. These 3 guys are sitting beside the road. It's the weekend. They're broke. They got $2 to their name. All 3 of them. What do we do? Guy goes, I know. Give me the $2. And he comes back with a box of tampons. And the guy's like, what are we going to do that? Well, right here it says you can go camping, hiking, canoeing.
But Mary and Anna are right. You know, that's not a bad thing to carry in a survival kit because they're made to absorb, So, but yeah, let me look up Beverly Hills, Florida on the map. I'm pretty sure. I mean, last I knew years ago, it was a pretty rural area. It's outside of, it's in Citrus County on Florida's Nature Coast. It is, population is 9,961. It's up by Crystal River. I know where that's at. That's a nice area. It's an unincorporated community in Citrus County. That's 2 counties north of me, Gary. But I will say this: there's not a lot up there, sir. You'll be like at least an hour from a mall. It is kind of a country area, but you're not going to have to worry about like gangs or shootings. It's a nice, quiet Florida country area.
Just the alligators. That's all you got to worry about.
No balls and no gangs. It's my kind of place.
There you go, Richie.
Yeah. I'm already there, though. I got no balls and no gangs here.
On the bright side is if the alligators do try to attack you, you just throw your tampon at them and thank Rob later.
Absolutely.
We got no alligators up here either.
Hey, I'm sorry. I know the guy wound up in a hospital with a huge gash on his arm, but for that idiot Florida guy that raised up that shark that his buddy caught night fishing on the beach, and then he was raising up the shark's mouth to show, and then his buddy behind him didn't tell him, and his buddy went up and smacked the shark on the tail, and the shark flipped his head around and snatched onto that guy's arm. And you just heard screaming. And the next scene you saw was the guy in the hospital with his arm wrapped up. And I'm like, there you go.
Like the drunk guy with the alligator in his arm that went into the store and bought beer.
FAFO.
Nice friend that it was, huh?
Well, that friend just cost him his livelihood. Whatever he did for an income, he likely can't do anymore because that's probably not an arm injury that can be recovered from.
If he cut through nerves, let me go see if I find this.
We jumped ship once before and went back, Gary.
That's what I thought I remember.
Here we go. Man bitten by shark while taking photo. Yeah, we're going to bring this baby up. All right, we got it on there. Yeah, there it is.
This morning,
Oh,
the
I'm sorry. Did it
unexpected.
bit his
This
leg?
man getting bitten by a shark
Yeah, it bit his
as he was
leg.
posing for a photo during a fishing trip off the Florida coast.
Good night, Steven.
Sean Muse was holding the 6-foot lemon shark Saturday night on the island of Cayo Costa, Florida. Muse says he was about to put it back into the Gulf, but the lemon shark was not having it and took a bite of Muse's leg.
We were out shark fishing on the beach here, and one of the guys I'm with got bit in the leg.
Muse was flown to a hospital in Fort Myers where he is now recovering.
You don't know what a wild animal is going to do.
Duh.
So I'll just grab it by the face. You know, what the heck?
Why don't you just let it go and not pose with it?
Yeah. Everybody's got to take a selfie, Richie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome, Marty. See, Joe, even all my years as a cop, Joe, I would have never thought about that, carrying tampons for bullet holes. I would have never thought about that. I'm telling you, Captain Bix, absolutely. What's that comedian's line? Here's your sign. Absolutely, Nick.
Yeah.
I was only on one shooting scene. Joe, where we could have probably used some pads to do that, because he had blood spurting out of his chest like somebody was standing on a pump. Yep, Jeff Foxworthy. Yep. Another LOL idiot should have been avoided. Absolutely, King's Gold. But still, the guy that wrestles the alligator to get his dog out of the alligator's mouth, never losing his cigar. That may be just the greatest alligator video ever filmed in Florida.
Hey, you guys were hyping that one up so hard, and then I finally saw it. That alligator was the size of a large lizard. Give me a break.
Okay, so it wasn't even enough alligator. It was big enough to grab his dog.
I thought you guys were talking about the dude's fighting a 6 or 8 foot gator. He fought like a 18-inch gator.
No, he was probably maybe 3 feet.
3 feet.
All right, let me pull that one up.
I was embarrassed when I saw it. I said, "Yeah, the dude went after his little rat dog, but give me a break."
It's still a good video.
Yeah, but you guys act like this dude wrestled a man-eating alligator.
Well, he was a dog.
It's a wild encounter that took a terrifying turn in Florida. Surveillance video shows the moment Richard Wilbanks jumped into action after an alligator grabbed his puppy Gunner, dragged the dog into the water behind his house.
Adrenaline kicked in, and I just went right in the water after the gator and Gunner.
For nearly 20 seconds, it was a wrestling match between man and gator. Richard with what appears to be a cigar in his mouth the entire time. Gunner's life on the line. In the end, Richard was able to pry Gunner from the small predator's grip, allowing the dog to say later.
Oh, it was just a shock. It happened so fast that instinct just took over.
3-month-old Gunner managed to escape with only a small wound. Richard ended up with some cuts on his hands.
Everything's going through my mouth.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have Gunner down by the lake next time.
Oh,
That's wrong with the stash.
It's Florida, man. Those Florida people, they ain't got much sense to them.
Oh, NorCal says we have blizzards bigger than that. Yep. I've seen those pictures, Greg.
I mean, I would try and get my dog from it too, but the way it was hyped up before I saw the video, guy wrestled an alligator for his dog and never broke a sweat, still puffing on a cigar. And then I saw that, I'm like, what the?
You're expecting to see something right out of Swamp People, right?
Yeah,
that show.
Yeah, you're not gonna wrestle like a alligator that size and win.
Hats off to him for doing it, but 52 watching.
Yeah, I mean we've had little old ladies here just watch their poodles just be taken away.
Well, it's a poodle.
Yeah, I mean,
well, we're not kidding when we say if it's a body of water down here, you're gonna
exactly. And anybody with any common sense over 5 years old should understand. Don't take your snack size animals down to the freaking lakes.
Oh, that's like the ranger that got ate by a gator because he's standing right there. His water was back to it, telling people, do not do this. And the gator snagged him, and that was the end of him.
But there was a local electrician in town down here from one of the military bases, and he was training an apprentice or bringing an apprentice up to speed, and he was by some ultra high voltage transformer box, and he tells him, don't reach in there.
I had a guy do that once. I used to work in the paper. The paper mill. We had these panels. They had buttons and all wiring underneath, and some of the buttons pushed through the panel. So he opened the back door, stuck his hand in there, and got lit up. Yeah. Turned to me, he goes, "Whatever you do, don't stick your hands in there."
All right, now somebody just linked the video for me to watch. That's a freaking gator.
We had a guy coming one time.
I'll play that video.
For 26 years, and he's working on 460 volts on this machine. I said, "You going to turn that off and lock it out?" He goes, "No, I've been doing this for 26 years." 5 minutes later, he was dead. So,
well, there won't be a 27.
Oh, Johnny.
Captain Dick's probably right there.
Hi, Johnny Small Pepper.
Play that video that Mystic just linked. You show me somebody that wrestles that alligator with a cigar still hanging out of his mouth. I'll show you Crocodile Dundee too.
Oh, Crocky.
So that's positively Florida. Take a look at this. This gator had quite the audience yesterday at Circle B Bar Reserve in Polk County. Kim Joyner is sharing this video with us. Thanks, Kim. You can see the gator slowly walking across the grass, not caring too much about all the people taking pictures and videos. As you can imagine, this gator sighting is quickly going viral. That thing is massive.
That's a gator.
That's a gator.
That's a gator.
Angie says in Florida, I even check my bath order.
I believe it, Gary.
Yeah, I've read one somewhere. They were talking about alligators don't actually have a natural life cycle. They commonly die because they get so big they simply can't find enough to eat.
Gator or grizzly, which would you choose? Neither.
Yeah, I'm pretty much on both.
Thanks, Johnny.
I don't think there's a creature in the woods that a man can outrun anyway. Not even a chipmunk or a squirrel or.
There's not very many critters that man is faster than. We're just smarter than them. And meaner. Humans are the
That's why
meanest.
you always go with the buddies and make sure you're faster than your buddy.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. I'm the slowest runner in the world, Bill. So the guy that says I don't have to outrun the bear, I just got to outrun you. Well, he'd be outrunning me because I'm.
If it makes you feel any better, Rob, I'll go into bear infested woods with you anytime.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
I know I can outrun you.
Well,
Same
Super Nick says Gator Grizzly. I'd have to take the Grizzly because at least that would be on land. With the Gator, what they do is they drag you under and then they do that roll. So it's not that they kill you with by chewing you up. They basically drown you first and then they chew you up.
Yes, Rob, but grizzlies and most of your land-based predators eat their meals live. They don't waste the energy killing them. They just
neither one of those sounds appealing.
I'll take a death roll over watching something eat my leg.
I'll take a pass on both of those.
That's like remember the story of the movie of the Grizzly Man. I'm going to go live with the Grizzlies. Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, that didn't end well for him, did it?
Or his girlfriend.
I will tell you this, guys. That lake that I call my old swimming hole, where I found my biggest gold ring that I ever found last year. I've been going to that lake since I was 15 years old. I've water skied on that lake. I've boated on that lake. I've swam there, and then I do my metal detecting, and I even go outside the roped areas for the swimming, and I go over to sometimes to where the lily pads are, and they have the gator signs. And I will tell you this, guys, my head is more on a swivel in that lake, and I'm more worried in that lake with gators than I am out in the Gulf with the sharks. That makes me more nervous in the lake than in the Gulf. Gary, it's got to be. I think it's under the same stand your ground law in your house. I think if you can retreat, you got to retreat. Gators are pretty protected species here, even though they think there's more gators in Florida than there are people. We have established where we are in the food chain. Good times, Mystic says.
Absolutely.
Because we've created devices that we can protect ourselves, we've moved up a little bit.
I still think it's absolutely freaking insane that there are states in the Northwest and maybe even the Midwest, I'm not sure, but there are states out there that actually have laws in the book that you cannot shoot or kill Bigfoot. I just can't believe we have taken a creature that nobody's been able to verify is real, but yet you can't shoot it.
That's not the reason, though, Rob. The reason is because some idiot's going to go out there and rent a goddamn
in a ghillie suit. In a ghillie suit. That's right. And if they're that stupid and get shot, then hey,
yeah.
Darwin's finest.
They protect the idiots. So I thought it'd be fun. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Look at how that's working for us through the breeding process as we've protected dumb ones.
I think they should start teaching reverse bungee jumping in schools.
Well, I always find it interesting. Somebody could correct me if I'm wrong, because I could be. I think we're the only species on the planet that has sex for fun.
Yeah, probably because we're one of the only species that's self-aware.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't even know if gorillas have sex for fun. It's purely reproduction. We're the only species on the planet that has sex for fun.
Okay, my next question to that is, and your point is, you're probably right.
I think we are.
It sounded more like de-evolution. Have Bill, have you watched the Devo?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
No.
I'll get around to it. I just got so many things.
There you go. Mystic says bonobo chips and dolphins have sex for fun. Marty said dolphins also. There we go.
Oh, great. We're in.
Gary says I keep a wood chipper and a 22 next to the lakeside. Problem solved. There you go, Gary.
We're in line with chimps and a creature that'll die if it stays in the environment it lives in for too long.
All right, buddy.
Mary says, wait, sex is supposed to be fun. Well, probably not with you, Mary. But
Oh, Bill.
Damn! Damn! Even Zach's laughing. Dang! I'm sorry.
I'm not even going to clip that one.
He did, Mandy.
Yes, Mandy. Intrusive thoughts won him on that one. The demo filter didn't kick in fast enough.
That was just freaking awesome. Bill for the comeback. Absolutely.
Awesome.
Oh.
Anybody ever play Mortal Kombat when they were younger, in the 90s or whatever? Finish him.
Guy. You all right, buddy?
Even now King's Gold comes up with some pretty wild stuff sometimes, and it's funny as shit, but he says, I didn't say it.
Oh, just broke Rob. Yes, I did.
Oh, I got water coming out of my eyes. That was my great belly laugh for the night tonight.
No, and I don't want to be, Jim.
Oh, that was. that wouldn't surprise me either, Mystic.
No, sometimes I don't have a filter cap, and it just
This
comes
is
out.
this is from Relic Reaper, Bill.
It just slips out.
This is from Relic Reaper, Bill.
Thanks, Don.
I love night streams. Take care, Miss Mary.
Oh shit.
Good night, Mary.
Hello, Bill Brasky. How are you doing tonight?
Greg, you want me to show it? I'd have to find it, but
What?
I'm telling you, Danny, it was great. I'm telling you, absolutely, Angie.
You'll have to find what, Rob?
The pictures Greg sent me.
If it's his chopped off leg, I have no desire to see those. Let me know so I can take a break.
It's his chopped off leg.
I have no desire to see those.
Well, it's not in two parts.
Hi, Amanda. Oh, she's saying hi to Bill Brasky. Yeah.
The other Bill.
The other Bill. Oh my God!
I'm gonna drop off. I'll be in the chat for a while.
All right,
Thanks for being up here, Richie.
Take a look
Thanks.
at this, Richie.
Hey, Rob, we need to do a race.
I'm gonna freak Zaxxon out here.
Okay.
I think they did a great job.
That looks like a pretty clean cut.
Well, propellers will do that, Zach.
Yeah.
All right. We've shown the gore tonight. Let me get the race going. That was a whole body laugh. Absolutely.
Hi, Olin.
Oh, I feel so much better now.
Olin.
But yeah, I want to give away a silver war nickel, and with it, it's a zinc and penny, but it's one of the 2009s with the special backs. They only made 4 of them instead of the shield or anything. It's got, I think this one, he's sitting on a log. I don't know if you can see it.
That's called, I think, At Home or Growing Up or something like that.
Something like that. So
we're gonna do one with everybody that's in the stream.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Give me 2 minutes to get that going.
Throw in a cleaning spray bottle for DAL, says Don Relic Hunter. Thank you, Don.
Very nice, Relic.
Well, we can't leave here without me giving away some foreign silver tonight either.
Ooh, fur and silver. Love that fur and silver. Oh, Dave dropping a deuce.
If you guys haven't commented in the last few minutes, make sure you comment so I can see you in the participants list and get you in.
I'm pretty sure anybody who was watching commented on that one, Rob.
And Shiles, hello.
Oh, I feel great, Angie.
We have 49 in the house.
Man, Rob, you've been getting it light lately.
And that's just fine with me, Zach.
We haven't had a good Rob roast in a month or so.
I'm trying not to do as many Monardo things, at least outwardly Monardo things.
John Sprock.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, if you don't do new stuff, you're just gonna keep reliving the old stuff.
Yeah, but that eventually dies down.
And not if I put it as a clip on Charlie's intro.
Well,
he
that's
won't
true.
notice. He won't notice.
Yeah, wait do you see the clip I'm putting on there this week that
Hello, John R.
That Roger
Good, John R.
Nick Molnar, my email is imzaxon@gmail.com. When I started my Google profile, it was right when Michael Jackson died. So I just did a play off of that, and it's a very unique name. You type it in on YouTube, it comes up right away. Email is just my name, no numbers or nothing. So I got real lucky when I picked my channel name, and I won't be changing it. Angie says she's got Charlie scheduled for next week.
Ooh, awesome.
We'll be there.
She's going to have to do a different line of questioning for Charlie. Less emphasis on channel and more emphasis on other things, because Charlie doesn't care to build the channel.
Yeah. So he'll be a fun guest.
Yeah.
Well, this isn't bad, guys. How many we got in the room?
54.
Oh, okay. We only got 39 names. Okay, hang on. A couple other people just came in.
Mandy, she goes live on Tuesdays 2 hours before Bill does. So basically an hour into Miller prospecting, Angie goes live.
All right, guys. If you haven't made a comment, leave a comment. I got Mr. Tully in. I got Mike Showles in. Now let me get Olin in. I get Olin.
You got John R in there?
Yep, just put John R in. I believe I got John R in. Yep, John R prospecting. I got Miss Torchy in. I got Neil in. I got Amanda. I got Angie. Greg. Bill Brasky. Mary. Captain Vic. Chop Shop. Danny D. Gary. Gregory. Hobo Rob. Jim Steele. J. Paul. John R. Carey. King's Gold. And like I say, Mandy, Marty, Moon, Mr. Tully, Mike Showles, Mystic, Nick Molnar, Bad Idea Lab, Tom Riley, Torchy, and Weigel. I got the 40 people that I'm showing as in the chat.
There you go, Rob.
Absolutely. Thank you. I don't know who made that, but thank you.
I think it was Nick Molnar.
Nick's fast with this stuff.
We have quite the bunch of photo editors.
Yeah, they're fast too. Okay, I got to get Rocky Fry in there.
How far is Beverly Hills, Florida from a good beach? That's the question they need answered. Well, says Gary.
There's small beaches up there, but a beach like the quality of Clearwater Beach, you'll be an hour and a half, 2 hours from Clearwater Beach. You'll be just as fast. You'll be just as fast going to the other coast. I personally like Clearwater Beach much better than Daytona Beach, and I think there's a lot better chances of finding good stuff. There's so many guys that do Clearwater Beach, it's not even funny. All right.
Tom says he didn't hear his name.
I got Tom K and Tom Riley.
Who's Bert?
Bert's Tom Kingery.
Yeah. That's because of the email thing.
Yeah.
Yep. So I got both the Toms in. And I got both Gregs in. I got Rick Hay, I got Zaxxon, I got Bill, and I got me, I remembered. All right, let me put this up on the screen. If I'm going to put this up, if you happen to not see your name.
Back in just a second.
Okay, here we go. Oh, I got to get Richie in there. That's one more name. All right, that gives us 42. That's it. If you don't see it, guys, yell out so I can get you in
Hi,
there.
Maple Leaf. Hi, John Chum.
Oh, I need to get Iron Antler in there. That's another one.
Beth is here. Her phone is charging.
BNS Odyssey.
William 8202.
William E. Got to get William E in there.
Yep.
And you said BNS Odyssey?
Yep. And Park Rat Pat. And John Chum. Thank you, Rocky Fry.
No, that's much, much closer, guys. Outstanding. King's Gold, you are in there, sir. You are right there. Yeah, Gary, you're not going to be anywhere near Clearwater Beach.
Got backbreaking metal detecting in there?
That's one. Thank you, backbreaking. Maple Leaf, got to get Maple Leaf in there. Now we're getting close, guys. Got you in there, sir.
You got NorCal in there?
Nope.
You do now. Good.
I'll do now, absolutely.
Of course, you got Bone Dead in there, I'm sure.
Yep, got Bone Dead and James Iron Antler. Got them both in there.
And Richie.
Yep, I just put Madison, Maine in. So we've got 47 here, and I've got
47 watching.
All right, I got 50 people in the race, so that should be everybody.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, thank you, Colonel.
Boom. Thank you, Colonel. All right, Bill, so what are we running this for, sir?
A Silver War nickel and a 2009 Lincoln penny, one of the special 4 editions.
Nice. All right, guys. Bill's 2 prizes, and then I think, who was it? Was it Relic or Don? Who was going to throw in the
water bottle, a spray bottle for DAL.
And who was that?
I think it was Don Relic Raper. Wasn't it Don?
All righty, guys. 2 prizes. First in DAL. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. We're going back old school here, guys.
Did you do any good on your coin roll hunting last night, Rob?
We had a crap box, Zach.
Yeah. Yeah, it was Don. Thank you. And I got my email scrolling across the bottom. So,
what's the deal with the conspiracy thing? Is that going to come to fruition, or you guys give up on that?
No,
we're going to do it.
I'm going to talk to Bill about that as soon as we get done this race. I've got a subject I think we could use for the first one. Denise thinks it's dumb, but
well, what you have to do is you have to remind Denise that YouTube's not smart.
No, I'm not, Gregory.
We're not the sharpest tools in the shed.
What does a horny frog say? Oh, rub it. Okay, that was a Denise joke from the bedroom. Alrighty, guys, 19-second fade. We got Marty up there, Colonel's collecting, Torchy, John Chum, Maple Leaf, Captain Vic. We got a whole group. Jim Steele on the screen. John Chum's fading. Maple Leaf's fading. Bill Brasky's fading. Here comes Danny D. It's going to be Miss Danny D.
Congrats, Danny.
He has not won in a little while. Congratulations, Danny.
So, Danny, there's my email. Please send me your. I still owe you one prize because you never sent me your new address. So, there's my email. Please send me your address.
Oh, Rob, we had somebody asking about they want a challenge coin. They were asking Bill about it. Who was that, Bill?
Tom Riley, and he sent me his address, and I will forward that to Bill Diggin SoCal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Congrats, Danny Dizzle.
Hello, send it.
Well, send it again because it didn't come through. Here,
look at this. I get a spray bottle. Boom. Menardo
Awesome.
finishes dead last. I finish at Angie's place. Thank you, sir.
Also, Danny, if you can write this one down, that's my other email, farnhamsfreehold@msn.com. I want you to try them both to make sure it comes through because it didn't come through. Can you check for Miss Lucinda?
I will put her in right now.
Angie is welcoming you to the lounge.
Thank you, Angie.
Says it's kind of like Hotel California. You can come, but you can never leave.
No, you didn't, Relic Rat.
Howdy, Relic Rat. But I will put those 2 people in. Thank you, Greg. All right, race again. Edit. Let's get Miss Lucinda in there. And we need to get Relic Rat. All right. You got it, Lucinda. You got it, Relic Rat. Alrighty, guys. I just looked at this. This is a 1918 Francois 50 centimes silver coin from 1918. Absolutely beautiful. Let me put this up on the screen.
Hello, Lodek.
Howdy, Mr. Lodek. I'll get him in there too.
I'll do a race after yours too, Rob.
All righty. Solo layout. There it is, guys. It's beautiful. It's bigger than a dime, 20 centimes. It's nice and shiny. 1918, guys. 107-year-old silver we're giving away tonight. So let's get Mr. Lodak in there, and we'll run this race. And then we'll run for one for Mr. Zach after this. And 3, 2, 1. Oh,
John Chum, hello.
got him in the race and shuffled 3 times and go.
Go.
Hello.
Thank you, John Chum. Another pretty cool piece that my silver guy has. And guys, he's right across the street from the doctor that I'm seeing tomorrow. So I will be hitting my silver guy again tomorrow, seeing what new goodies he has in his foreign silver box.
Very nice. Take your wallet.
I am taking my wallet because I might make a big silver stack purchase tomorrow, Zach. Did you see silver explode today, Zach?
I don't know. I saw it was at 40 yesterday.
Yeah, it hit 40 and it closed at 39.78, something like that. And Zach, today it blew right by 40 into 41 today.
Yeah, I'm still not a fan of it. I mean, I'll invest in it, but I'm still not a fan of it.
Yeah, I know. I'm doing that right now, Weigold.
Alrighty, guys, 30 seconds. We got Mr. AU Diver Greg with the Chicago Police hat. Madison, Maine is the British Bobby. We got, who was there as Superman? Iron Antler, Rocky, Chop Shop was Superman. We got Gregory Gibson. Lucinda's up there. Papa Rouse is fading a little bit. Rick Hayes fading. There goes Joe. Bad idea. Rocky's fading too. Here comes Mystic. I am Batman. Oh, we have Mr. Lucinda Bannery as Little Miss Marie. Boom. She gets over. Lucinda, here is my email.
Hi, Loretta.
flthunder@me.com. That's Rob's email right there under Bill's name. But that's my email right there, Lucinda.
Yep.
Congratulations. Okay, and Zach, what do you want to do tonight?
We'll do a copper round display cases or a Madison, Maine book.
You're the man. All right. Mr. Zach's offering up a choice of one of 3 great prizes, guys.
Beth being U.S. Odysseys is here.
Yep, I got her in.
Lucinda one. Moon over Miami's here.
And I got Moon in there too. So I believe we've got all these good people in. What did you win? You won a 1918 French 50 centimes silver coin, Miss Lucinda.
Keep Digging metal detecting just showed up.
Keep digging. We'll definitely get him in there.
That's her. That's Loretta.
That's Loretta.
Oh. Okay. Hi, Miss Loretta. Welcome, welcome, Miss Loretta. All right, that gives us 54 good names in here. Set. Shuffle once.
54 watching too.
There we go. Shuffle twice. Shuffle 3 times. And 3, 2, 1, and go.
Hello, Silver Wishes.
Silver Wishes.
Oh, let's get Miss Silver Wishes in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's been on a hot streak lately, guys.
Yep.
She gives away a lot too. Make sure she's in.
Yes, she does. And I got her out her 2 beautiful silver rounds today. Man, they were good looking half ounces. Alrighty, guys, set. We'll shuffle twice again. And 3, 2, 1, go.
Don't know, real crap. Thank
I
you,
owe
Mike.
somebody. I owe somebody a Washington quarter. So if I owe you a Washington quarter in seriousness, please let me know. I'm trying to go through my notes to see who I owe a Washington quarter to.
And don't forget, everybody, Bill has one of the cheapest memberships you can have on YouTube, 99 cents a month, offers up great prizes, does help the channels, just like Washington Commercials does.
Hey, guys, you can't beat being a member if the man's giving away cameras or pinpointers every month.
Hi, Paula.
Hi, Miss Paula.
Yeah, thank you, Jackson. Thanks for plugging that.
Hello, Paula.
There we go. Y Gold member for 10 months. Joe, Bad Idea member for 9 months. Thank you, guys. Rick Hay. Thank you, Rick.
Thank you, Rick.
Alrighty, guys. 30 seconds. Richie's fading.
Thank you to all my members and everyone in the chat tonight. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, Bill, I logged on when Denise and I were having that conversation trying to find my appointment date. I was saying, man, Bill's got a really good crowd in there tonight.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys, 9 seconds. Who's gonna hang on? Is it gonna be Jackson winning his own prize as Superman?
No, it looks like it's going to be Tom Riley or no, Gary.
Gary comes through at the last second. Boom, Gary's metal detecting. Gary, are you still here?
John Chum just joined. Thank you very much, John.
Thank you, John. Boom. Oh, Nick, she had the most beautiful voice for that voiceover, Nick. I thought she sounded like a professional voice person, Nick. I thought it was a great voice. I would use her to voice over any of my videos.
Gary says, pass it on.
I am here. Pass it on. That would be Mr. Tom Riley. Tom, are you still here, sir?
Yeah, I think Tom's here. Yeah, I know.
Medical had a win on 831. Thank you, Medical.
Tom Riley, are you still in chat?
Tom Riley, you here?
Speak up, Tom.
Yep, there you are, Medical. Thank you for that.
Tom, you were here a minute ago.
Yeah, are you here, Tom?
Oh, and I owe Lucinda a 3 pence, so I will be able to send both Lucindas out, which will save me a little bit of shipping. That works out absolutely perfect.
Tom is here.
I'm here.
Email me, Tom.
Riley. Tom, would you like Zach's name again?
It's either a Madison, Maine book that he wrote, finds floating display case, or a copper round.
You let us know, Tom.
NorCal.
I'm telling you, NorCal, that was a comeback and a half.
Yeah, sometimes you got to do it.
Yep.
We see you, Tom.
Yeah, Tom, let us know which one of those. Tom, let us know which one of those 3 you want, sir.
Tom's video's behind.
Thank you, Lucinda. Much appreciated. I'll get you out both silvers. I'm so excited when I get to send 2 coins in one shipping. Copper round. Thank you, Tom.
Copper round.
All right, I put my email there. Email me, Tom.
All righty. Congrats, Tom. Thank you, Gary. That was very kind of you. So no, Zach, me and Bill are still trying to pick out a night for it without setting on anybody's feet. So I thought I'd run this by. Bill, what do you think about for the first one for conspiracy theories? What do you think about the first one? This is one where we can do where nobody died. There's no, nothing nefarious associated with it. What do you think about yes or no? Was the moon landing faked?
I know it's been done a lot.
Okay, well then we'll come up with another one.
I was thinking one of those 12 that are little known, like the Nazis in Antarctica.
Ooh, I like that too. We could, yeah.
I would wade into the conspiracy water a little confrontational, I would go with like the moon landing or Sasquatch, where somebody can just be wrong and not be a freaking nut job. You know, because the problem with your conspiracy theory stream is you'd be surprised how crazy some of us are.
Well, Zach, there's probably more than one people that visit our stream that lives in his grandmother's basement. Okay, I'm sure.
Okay, guys, out there in chat, if we did a conspiracy theory, what would you like to? The moon landing, Nazis in Antarctica, Sasquatch. What would you like to hear? Type it in chat.
Now, granted, I'm not super familiar with the whole Sasquatch thing, so I'd have to brush up on that. I will really enjoy investigating the Nazis in Antarctica.
Roswell.
This is Bigfoot. One for Bigfoot. Elvis is alive. We didn't. Well, that's another one. The Elvis conspiracy theory.
Roswell.
Goonie Island. No. Antarctica. Gary likes the Antarctica. Rocky Fry says Antarctica. That's 2 for Antarctica.
Well, how old would Elvis be if he was still alive right now?
Kings.
What is
Man?
What is Elvis's birthday?
John Chum says Antarctica. NorCal says Hoffa. Charles Manson cult says Torchy.
That's not really a conspiracy theory.
Elvis would be 90. Elvis would be 90 today.
Oak Island. Oak Island. We got 3 for Antarctica. It's the only one that's got more than one vote.
Cindy says anything's fine. I just love conspiracies. And let's see. Risha's agreeing with Torchy. What did she put? She put Charles Manson called. Ooh, that's getting dark there, folks.
But that's not a conspiracy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he actually. Well, the conspiracy. I think what they're going for was he duped or part of the CIA's LSD and drug experiments.
Oh, give me a break.
No, he was just a nut job.
He was a.
I think he was a nut job too, but there's rumors about him out there, and that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing with the who's this guy that supposedly just killed himself in jail? The pedophile guy.
Oh yeah, because we could do the man's thing because I was in a cell next to him for one night, so. And I wanted to punch his face because he wouldn't shut the hell up. JFK shooting. They found a Nazi submarine base in the Arctic recently. Yeah, that's up to debate, Joe, but that's part of the thing.
Yep. Here's the ongoing conspiracy theories about. There's a book called Chaos. Charles Manson, the CIA, and the Secret History of the 60s.
Who was it written by?
Tom O'Neill.
O'Neill? You got to watch out for the Tex Watson guy. He made a few books just to make some money. AU Diver says chemtrails.
Oh, thank you, Jules. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Greg. Chemtrails is one that Park Red Pat would enjoy that one because Park Red Pat's got some strong feelings about the chemtrails.
Well, Mandy, the guy just wouldn't shut up.
Ooh, there's one right up my alley. The Bermuda Triangle. Thank you, Gregory.
Yeah, we keep forgetting Rob lives close to that. That's where half his stuff goes.
That's where I can find anything. Where'd that shit go? It's in the Bermuda Triangle, which i.e. is called Denise's garage. Let me write that one down too.
The Monardo Triangle.
Oh, you guys are awesome. The JFK shooting. I didn't want to start with something that ominous. Thank you, Jules. Thank you.
Well, look at Manson. That's pretty ominous. They killed
that's pretty
people.
See, Yodi, I could start talking 2 hours right now on Tower 3. I really could.
Amelia Earhart.
Yeah, Amelia Earhart. Skinwalker Ranch.
That would be good because they think they found the wreckage of the plane finally. So that would be a good
Yeah, but
one.
haven't they thought they found the wreckage of her plane like 5 times?
They found what they thought were pieces, and they were all shot down. But they did
Didn't
find.
somebody just come up with a recent photograph of her sitting on a dock that they authenticated was supposedly back on that day in the 40s or whatever? Where she's sitting
That's
at the
been
end of the
around
dock?
for a while. So, Black Dahlia. But yeah, the missing plane, John Chum, they're going to go back to an island where they originally thought she had crashed. And because not too far off the coast, they got satellite images of a plane underwater. About
Oh,
that
Jesus.
size.
King's Gold on the Hawaii fires set by laser. Mr. Jeremy. It's in the Charlie Triangle. Man, see the Black Dahlia is one I know nothing about. Chop Shop.
I got it, Tom.
Howdy, Buckle Boy. We are having a fun time tonight. Magnetic anomalies. That's another good one, Hobo Rob. That goes along with the ley lines. Yeah, I like that one too, Hobo Rob.
NED, send me an email, please, if you haven't.
See, Greg's got one side of the argument right there, folks. There you go.
Extraterrestrials, and UFOs, says Don Roller Creeper.
And Tom Kingery says, I want an inside job, and say I could.
Yeah, that's
Tom. I could, and I will tell you guys this right off the bat. I had 2 big conspiracy theories before the 9/11. The 2 things that fascinated me, being a historian, is history major, was the JFK assassination in Area 51. I read everything I could on those 2 things, and then 9/11 happened, and I got absorbed in 9/11. So yeah, I could go on. And here's the big problem you have with 9/11 as being an inside job. If that was not a plane that hit the Pentagon, if that was actually a missile, what do you call it, ballistic missile that our government used to get us into war in the Middle East, if that was not a real plane there that happened,
hi Jeremy,
then you have to wonder what happened to the 264 people on that plane. Because if a plane didn't hit there and a missile did, and the CIA or rogue elements of the dark side of our government, then that means that we had to exterminate those 264 people.
Yeah.
Because it would be a Capricorn 1 issue. You couldn't let those people survive.
I would keep the conspiracy theories on a lighter note.
But I'm saying, if you go into 911, you get into some dark things in 911.
Yeah, but beliefs like that are real easy to alienate people, and you don't want to lose 25% of your audience because of an opinion or a thought, even if you're taking it in lighter context. Some people get annoyed. I hear some of the things people say, and I'm just, wow, that's what they believe. I'm done. I don't want to be associated with.
Nick, I missed Coast to Coast with Art Bell.
Greg says he knows what he's talking about for the chemtrails because he built jet engines for 55 years. Relic Don
same. Hobo Rob points out. Put a hairdryer in your freezer and watch the trails. UFOs you can have all day long. That's a lighthearted topic, and you can just think somebody's weird. But when you get onto more personal subjects that people are a bit more adamant about, you can get into devolving real quick into alienation.
Well, in deference to what I said there, Zach, about 9/11, I'm not saying that I believe that either way or the other. I'm just saying that if you are a conspiracy theorist with that conspiracy, that is something that you have to take into account. But what the biggest thing that all your conspiracy theory people with 9/11 sit there and say that, and I don't think it was Tower 3, I actually think it was Tower 5, that the tower that was like 3 blocks away. The tower that was like 3 blocks away that fell down 5 hours after 9/11. So why did some building 3 blocks from an airplane hit just fall down in the middle of the day?
Oh yeah.
I'm sure you can make an interesting subject on it. I just caution on the matter.
I point well taken. Absolutely.
Anyways, it's 5 after, guys.
Alrighty, guys. We've taken all yours, and we will start with something lighter than 911. But Bill and I will work on that this week, guys, and hopefully we'll start one of those next week, guys, because it sounds like you folks are all fired up for this, and we appreciate that so much.
So thank you all for being here. Thank you for the donations. Thanks for a wonderful evening, people.
There you go, Lance.
Thanks, Lance. All righty, guys. Take care, everybody. Thank you, Zach.